So you know when you buy a camera sometimes and it has that little lens in the box and everyone's like, don't use that lens, it's terrible. That's what I'm talking about today. Kit lenses, what's the deal with them? Kit lenses have a lot of stigma, bad stigma. People think a kit lens is a bad lens basically because it's a kit lens. That is not always true. This will be talking about kit lenses for video. So when you buy a camera nowadays, it comes in either a body option or a body with a kit lens. Kit lens is normally $200, maybe $300 more. So kit lens actually, in my opinion, if you're just getting into video, is a really good starter lens. Let's look at the two lenses that come with most Sony cameras. The 16-50 or the 28-70. Those are both really great focal ranges. As wide as 16 is great for videos like this, even 28. Like I'm shooting on right now, the 28-70, this is a 28. And then you get zoom as well. You can shoot pretty much anything within those focal ranges. So a lot of the stigma surrounding kit lenses is they're cheap, and to get good quality glass or good quality lenses, you need to spend a lot more money. Sometimes true, not always the case. Kit lenses themselves definitely are more cheaply made compared to other lenses. I wish I could show you, but my wife's using one right now out and about, and I'm using the other one on this camera, believe it or not. So if you like this image, this is being shot with a kit lens. So when we talk about kit lenses for video, things that I'm looking for when I'm using a lens is the image quality, the autofocus ability for shooting these kinds of videos, the low light, and the bokeh. So first up, let's talk about bokeh. Kit lenses themselves aren't gonna have great bokeh. This is a 3.5, but as you can see, this is actually shot with a kit lens. I'm using the 28-70 that comes with the A7 III, and the bokeh's not that bad. The background is blown out a little bit, and there's definitely a little separation between me and the background, so not too bad. Are you gonna be able to get amazing portraits and super shallow depth of field to get that really buttery smooth bokeh? Probably not. In fact, absolutely not. You're not gonna be able to. Now the image quality. The stigma surrounding kit lenses is basically, kit lenses are cheap. They come with a camera, they cost you a couple $100 more, and they don't deliver the best image quality. Sometimes true, not always. If you're shooting in 4K anyway, it's gonna look crispy clear. Like this is a nice looking image. I know it is, I've tested it before, I checked it before I went and filmed, and I'm very happy with the image. And as I'd have told you, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell the difference between this and some of my other videos that are shot on more expensive lenses. So I'd say that kind of speaks for itself. This is a pretty clean, good looking image. For video, for YouTube, it's perfectly acceptable. For professional work, maybe not. For exporting to 1080 or 4K, putting it on the internet for YouTube, for videos like this, absolutely acceptable. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Build quality of kit lenses generally is not the greatest. They're normally made of plastic. They might have a metal mount at the back if you're lucky, but most of the time they're made of plastic, but they still work and function really well. For example, the zoom and the manual focus ring on the 28-70, it's actually pretty good. It definitely doesn't feel like a cheap lens. Where it feels cheap is the weight and the plastic kind of build quality. Those are what makes it feel like a cheap lens compared to say like the Sony 85, which is just made mostly of metal and has a good weight to it. If you're buying a Sony camera and it comes with a Sony kit lens, that is a native piece of Sony glass, meaning it's made by Sony for a Sony camera. The autofocus is probably gonna be quicker than anything Sigma, Tamron, especially if you're using an adapter for Canon lenses, it's gonna be way quicker than all those options. So autofocus with a Sony lens is your best autofocus option. It's gonna work exactly how it's intended to work. It's a Sony glass on a Sony camera. This is a Sony piece of glass. It's quick. How's that for you? The low light ability isn't gonna be great. With kit lenses, typically they go down to about 3.5. Now, that being said, if you have a newer camera like the A7 III, you can crank that ISO way up. You don't have to worry about having like an f1.8 to be able to shoot in low light scenarios. With the ISO you can use on these cameras nowadays, you don't have to worry about that low light ability. So that kind of counteracts that 3.5. You still can shoot in low light. Price. Now as I said, a kit lens comes with a camera. It's normally $200-300 more. However, you can still buy them on their own. They do sell them separately. If you look at like B&H in Canada, Vistech, or on Amazon, you can buy all the kit lenses separately on their own. And they're actually more expensive than you'd think. This is on Amazon US. 16-50 kit lens, I don't know if you can see that, the exposure's way off. It's $298. That's for the 16-50. The Sony 28-70 is $398. That's US. When you buy the A7 III, for example, to get the kit lens, in Canada, it was $200 more. It's actually cheaper to buy the camera with the kit lens if you work out the cost of buying the kit lens and then the body. And if you don't like the kit lens, you can always sell it on for more. If that kit lens costs $400 on Amazon, you sell it for $200 extra, or the extra amount you paid on top of if you'd bought the body on its own, and you've made your money back and you've lost nothing. You get to test a lens out, which is exactly what I wanted to do, and you're winning. Kit lenses are a great choice for people that are just starting out. They're a great choice for shooting these kinds of videos. Absolutely no reason not to consider it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ignore the stigma. So give it a go. No harm. So that is my rant about kit lenses. You may or may not agree with me. I definitely think you should try it out before you bash a kit lens. Just saying a kit lens is a bad lens because it is a kit lens is not a valid argument in my opinion. Try it out, see if you like it, and if you don't, just sell it. So yeah, that's my rant about kit lenses. And what would a kit lens video be without any examples of video of kit lenses other than this whole video being a kit lens shot video? But anyway, I know you want to see B-roll, so... You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. If you like this video today, hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you're not part of it already. Also, I hit 2,000 subscribers already. That is crazy. It took me 5 months to pretty much get from like 100 subscribers to 1,000, and to get from 1,000 to 2,000, it took me 3 weeks. That's nuts. How does that work? How does that make sense? They say that after the first 1,000 it snowballs, but I didn't think it would be quite to this degree. Thank you to the new people watching. Welcome to my channel. And if you're not subscribed already, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. In case you're wondering why the audio is so bad in this video today, and now it's substantially better, it's because I put the microphone into the headphone jack instead of the microphone jack. Yeah. I was gonna reshoot the whole thing, and then I thought, whatever, we all make mistakes. See ya.